It's down to the wires, Champions League, giving us all the excitement that we are used to. Maven, welcome. Oluwaseun, welcome.
Good evening, everyone. It's good to be here again.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for having me again.
Yeah, guys, if you remember, if you don't watch the last video, please go ahead and check it. Oluwaseun and Maven were saying, they're going to keep Bayern Munich. They are going to keep Bayern Munich. I told them, nah, Bayern Munich in Champions League is different from the Bundesliga. And yeah, I was proving right. Though they should have destroyed Real Madrid, no, but they didn't take their chances. But Sammy, I don't understand the guy. But Maven, what do you think about the game?
Well, I'm still solidly behind Real Madrid. Eventually, it is who qualifies that matters. Eventually, if Bayern likes, they can get 90% of the possession and do whatever they like with the game. But I know that it's Real Madrid in the finals eventually. I'm sticking with them to the very end.
Real Madrid to the finals. Let's wait and see. Oluwaseun, what do you think about the game?
Yeah, I think for people who have watched Real Madrid all season and maybe 3 seasons, 2 seasons down the line, you understand that Real Madrid prioritizes efficient football. So it doesn't matter if you hold on to the possession. They'll ask you questions, and the questions is, what are you gonna do with the possession? And if you can't do anything with the possession, they can hit you on the counter and get the goals that they need to get to the next stage. I think, to be fair, Bayern Munich actually did more than I expected. I didn't believe that they are going to play that well. And they could have won the game, like you said earlier. But Real Madrid, like they used to do, very efficient, and they got the result that they needed. And the next game is going to be at Bernabeu, which is going to be a very good advantage for Real Madrid to progress to the next stage.
Advantage, they say. I'm still sticking with my guns. Bayern Munich going through to the final. But if you look at the masterclass from Tuchel, it worked wonders. Say Sane, that guy is like the person that might make Bayern Munich not go to the finals. He's always losing chances. The same thing they did against Arsenal. I don't know what to do with the guy. What do you think Sane can do, Oluwaseun?
I mean, you can't coach good finishing. It's either you have it or not. So I think the only thing that Tuchel can do at this point is to just maybe bestow confidence on the fact that Sane can get back his Man City good old days, and get them the goals that they need. Or he might prioritize, switching things up and getting the goals from someone else, which we think might happen. If Musiala can continue that impressive form that he had against Vaquez in the second leg, I don't know if Ancelotti is still gonna use the same guy, but if he repeat the same thing, then Musiala might eat the guy up, and so I believe that Tuchel should just look for alternatives from other people to get the goals. Maybe Harry Kane can step up and get the goals from them. But with Sane, hopefully, he can get back his good scoring form that he got when he was at at Manchester City. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I can bank on right now.
And talking about Bernabeu in the next game, look at this. Gnabry is back. Now imagine Gnabry and Vasquez and Musiala as 10. Maybe. Would that destroy Real Madrid?
There is no department where Real Madrid cannot match them quality for quality, to be honest. Even if Bayern will eventually qualify, it will not be because Gnabry came in. Maybe if it is against Arsenal, I can say, there's going to be trouble because Gnabry is back, and then someone in the defense is going to suffer for it. But then Real Madrid too has quality, so I know that they are not going to pour our hand. I mean, what do you think, Oluwaseun?
No, personally, People think I'm pro Real Madrid at this point. No, not really. I'm just trying to be objective based on what I've seen, across the group stages, and across the qualifying stages. And that's why I'm saying I'm actually tipping Real Madrid to win. Not because I'm pro Madrid at this point, but I just feel like, based on what I've seen Bayern Munich play all season, I think Real Madrid has the tactical edge and even the psychological edge over them. Yeah.
But for the second leg, what do you think Bayern Munich can do to have an edge over Real Madrid? Maybe.
Honestly, I wish they do nothing so that they lose. If there's a way they can even get a walkover, so that. But then, objectively, they have to try to match Real Madrid in the midfield. Real Madrid, we have the support of their fans. They're at home, so I think there will be a kind of mental edge that Bayern has to fight against. If it was in the previous years, Bayern might not feel that difference, but this year, I think they know too that they are not up to par with previous Bayern teams. So they have to deal with a little bit of mental disparity, like, oh, we are these people's home turf. And if they can fight that and see themselves qualifying, and also a lot of it will be played in the midfield. And then, of course, they need a clinical finisher. Maybe Kane has to turn up, or someone else that is not Sani. Except it is Sani's day again. Then maybe Sani will turn up.
But our agenda is agenda. Sancho. Yeah, that guy is, I don't know. I think in the Champions League he's becoming something else. And what do you think about the game, Oluwaseun?
Yeah, I think that was a very good game from Borussia Dortmund. People predicted that, PSG is going to just run over them. And like Maven has been tipping them all season. It's surprising the way they played. They played really well. And they could have scored the second goal. Unfortunately, the ref from England chose not to give them a clear PK opportunity. I don't know if you guys saw the show from one of the defenders. When he was pushing the Borussia Dortmund striker. That was a clear penalty that I was surprised was not awarded. And Sancho also created an opportunity that one of them skilled high. So Sancho played very well. And but I still feel like there's still some things that I need to refine, especially in his decision making in the final third. If he can get that done, then PSG will be on the rope at their stadium.
I'm talking about PSG Stadium in the second leg. Maven, can Mbappe do the impossible? Or are you tipping Borussia Dortmund to play the counter-attack and get the win?
Yeah, well, I think there are two things on my mind. The problem is that when we talk about PSG, the player that comes to mind readily is Mbappe. And it appears as if he and, let me say, maybe Vitinha have been carrying the team for quite a while. And so what happens if it's not Mbappe's day? And that is part of why I don't want to pitch my tent with them. If Mbappe is caged in a way, though I know it's very difficult to do that, it becomes difficult for PSG to become very creative with coming up with goals or opportunities. So that aside, I'm still with Dortmund. So I don't want PSG to just...
Agenda was agenda. But people have been criticizing Enrique for his tactics for the game. I don't know why you've been inverting your fullbacks. Kimi is not an inverted fullback. Give him the chance to run forward and create the chances. He did one when he was left alone to move. Let him move. But I don't know why Enrique is doing that. Do you think he should change his tactics at their own front?
Yeah, I feel like they were caged. Defensively, Borussia Dortmund did very well. And they used their runners to their advantage. I was saying something on Twitter that I wish Mudryk can learn how to use his speed from Adeyemi, and that was what they did effectively. They were able to use their runners effectively, and that's why, PSG side backs could not really overlap or get forward. So, like you said, I have a problem with Enrique, and it actually started from when he was at the ends of affair, for the Spanish national team. He keeps doing all these, I won't say orthodox ways of, playing football, which I don't like. Just stick to the basics, put your players in the right position, play the way you want, play to their strengths. And I mean, the result will come from there, especially when players play to their strengths. So then I don't know how he can get Dembele motivated. It was anonymous in that game, and even Mbappe did not get a lot of supply in that game because the side backs were restricted from getting the ball forward. So let him switch things up in the midfield, and hopefully, if they can maximize, the flanks, they can go through the middle. Yeah, I think that's one of those things that can work for them. Yeah.
So final prediction, your finalist.
My finalist, I still think that PSG will make it, and Real Madrid versus PSG in the final.
Maven.
Real Madrid, Borussia Dortmund.
And as you all know, me, myself, and I, Bayern Munich versus Borussia Dortmund. Guys, let's know what you think of the two teams that will be in the final. And most importantly, please subscribe to the channel. Very, very, very important. And thank you so far to all our subscribers. Keep watching, keep commenting. And from us, we say goodbye. Maven, Oluwaseun, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for having me. Yeah, bye.